Hey, hello. Here we are on YouTube. My blind is open, so I think it's hello, Kathy. Hello, Alice. If my blind is causing too much light in here, let me know and I can pull it down. But it is an amazing day here. Just beautiful. So beautiful. I was outside for hours. I hope I got a little bit of sun. So happy Sunday. How is the weather down in Sydney? Are you finally getting some sunshine? I hope so. Okay, so we have some people joining. I used to do Sunday Synergy on Zoom, is where I did my live Sunday Synergy. And then I moved over to Instagram. But not a lot of people have, a lot of people have Instagram, but there's a lot of people who don't. And so they couldn't really participate in the reading. So I thought I would pop over to YouTube for a little bit and see, try to change it up a little bit so we can have different people participating. Not everyone is on the same platform. So that was the idea about coming over to YouTube. Hello, Johanna. Still raining, still cleansing. So I'll tell you, if I'm reading this computer, I should probably have glasses on and I don't have them handy. So if you see me do this, I'm just trying to read that far away. Okay, so here's how YouTube works. If you are not familiar with YouTube, you do not need to be signed in order to watch the video, which if you were on and you're not signed in, you probably have figured that out. But if you want to chat, and by chat, I mean say hello, write a comment, or ask a question or request a card, you do have to be logged in to do that. So just so you know. Okay, so we're going to get started with Sunday Synergy reading. These are messages for the week ahead, and happy November 1st, everyone. Rabbit. So these are messages for November 2nd through November 8th, or whenever you see it and it applies to you. So I will pull out general messages, and then if you're new to these readings, after I do the messages for the week, then I pull cards for anyone who has a question or who would like to request a card, just a general card. Okay, so we're pulling cards for messages for the week, and I'm using Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. And I'm asking for a card for Monday and Tuesday. Card for Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday. Okay, Monday, Tuesday. A card for Wednesday and Thursday. Let's see, Wednesday and Thursday. And a card for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which looks like, nope, a card for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so welcome everyone who's joining. So let's get started here. If you are logged in, feel free to say hello on chat, just so I know who's here. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, we have staying focused, hold the course. Now, unlike Instagram, you all should be able to see this the right way and not reverse. I sure hope so. So staying focused, the beginning of the week. Keep your focus on your goal, keep your focus on what you're doing. You may have a tendency to sort of wander off, get distracted. We have a lot of distractions around us this week. Particularly if you live in the US. So there's a lot of things that maybe might knock you off your game. Hold the course, stay focused, come back, do the things that you know to do to get your focus back. So be careful with that wandering conversation that goes on in your head. Oh, well, when I see them, I'll say this, or I should have said that, right? Be careful with that thinking. If you find yourself in that little loop, catch it and say, that's not even reality. I am staying focused. Wednesday, Thursday. My goodness, this card comes up so many times. Faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. And I guess, you know, I mean, it comes up, I think, almost every time I use this deck. Right, Alice? It does. So it's just such a strong message. Get ready for new horizons. I mean, we are moving into the age of Aquarius, right? We all know this. We feel it. We feel all kinds of dismantling. We feel us all letting go of a bunch of stuff. We're cleaning out studios. We're making space for new things. We're changing the way our life operates, you know, voluntarily or involuntarily. It's sort of been imposed upon us, right? New horizons. It is coming. And we all know that. And so I think that's why, yes, maybe Kathy. I mean, but I think that's why I think it's why it comes up every time I use this deck, is because it is happening. There's just no, we can't be denying it. It's happening. So middle of the week, keep prepared. Keep prepared. And we're going to put these three together here in this story. So then we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, passion and pleasure. Savor your life. Isn't that lovely? A really nice celebration here, combining passion and pleasure, right? Hey, Jet Set Fork. So let's put this together. The beginning of the week, we have staying focused. Don't get distracted. Don't get sucked into external things that might get you, you know, running off and chasing down rabbit holes of things that you just don't know about yet, right? So, happy birthday, Johanna. We'll get to you. Middle of the week, faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. So by staying focused, by holding the course, you are moving into where it is you are focused upon, right? You're moving there. This boat is moving. This is happening. Then the weekend, as a result, we held the course. We're moving into the new place, and oh my gosh, life is wonderful. So, you know, passion and pleasure. Remember that we have both sides of us and that we really do need to honor all of that. So we have the physical side of the world where, you know, things taste good, things feel good, things sound good, and that's very pleasurable. But then we have our passion, like, you know, what are we really, really about, right? Put those together and savor that stew, savor that concoction of energy, right? That's really important. Oh, I just felt that. So those are the messages for the week. And I love this image on passion and pleasure, savor your life. I'm going to get closer so you all can see it. I really like that image. So those were our messages. Yes. Stay the course. Know that things are coming and enjoy it. Celebrate it. Celebrate it. Celebrate all the work you've been doing. Celebrate that. Okay, so those were our messages for the week. Now we move into the portion of the reading where if you have, hello, happy November 1st. Yes, Rabbit. And Johanna, you have a birthday coming up. Yes, we have a little reunion going on here, I think. Nice. So if you have a question, if anybody has a question, If anyone would like a card, just a general reading card, put it in the chat here. If you missed the beginning of the video, I said I really should have glasses on to be looking at that. So I'll be doing this a lot just so I can read. So type in your question, or again, if you just want a card for general guidance, just say whatever it is you want to say. General guidance. General reading card for Kathy. Yes. Kathy, I'm going to give you a choice here because I'm sort of drawn to a couple of decks for you, so I'm going to give you a choice. Would you prefer Angel Answers, or would you prefer Healing with the Angels? I don't usually do choices, but today it seems like Kathy has a choice. Angel Answers, or Healing with the Angel Answers. You got it. Okay. Divine timing, Alice, you're funny. Okay, let's get a card from Angel Answers for Kathy. This is a general card that will emphasize and bring a little bit more information to the reading for the week. Although I'm pulling a card for Kathy, of course, we all are here together, so we all benefit from that card energy. And what card can we have for Kathy that she needs to know and do? Okay. Be assertive. Are you not being assertive? Be assertive, Kathy. So whatever you got going on, don't be small, right? Be all of you. Oh boy. Yeah, be all of you. So maybe if there's a deal that's coming up or an offer, Kathy, you know, maybe if there's an inquiry into your artwork, if folks don't know Kathy's artwork, I will just tell you it's amazing. I love it. But maybe you have an inquiry about your artwork, or you know, an invitation to maybe do a show. You know, be assertive with whatever that negotiation is. So Mercury is retrograde until the 3rd. Isn't that coincidental? And then it'll station direct, and then we're in the post shadow, right? So sometimes our communications can get a little bit wonky. We know this. So yeah, no coincidences. So just keep that in mind, Kathy. Keep that in mind. Be assertive. So if something gets wonky, and this is where I'm going, if something gets wonky in communication, assert yourself and sift it out and sort it out, and hold your ground. That's really what I'm getting from that. I feel like it's going to be some communication piece. Staying focused, hold the course, and hold yourself in an assertive place. And as we know, to be assertive doesn't mean to be aggressive, right? Very different. Nice. Okay, I saw Alice would like a card, and then a card from Carter Mosier Group. What shall we put into motion as soon as Mercury goes direct? And card for Jet Set Fork, and a card for Johanna. Okay, let's get to Alice, who was inquiring about divine timing. Alice, I'm going with Healing with the Angels. I was sort of guided there. Did you see that one? That didn't take much. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. So everybody knows the story of forgiveness, and that is, when we forgive, we are not saying what you did was okay, but we are releasing our attachment to it. We are releasing the power that whatever it was holds over us, including forgiving ourselves, be that, you know, guilt or shame, those come from the things that have been added on to us since we were children, right? That's how we develop those feelings. And man, they can wreak havoc with us. So we really have to work toward forgiving ourselves for what we did, what our action in a situation may have been, right? We can't change it. It's done. But we can forgive ourselves for it and make adjustments going forward. So in terms of divine timing, Alice, what I am getting from this is that divine timing is doing its own work. And divine timing is going to be there doing its own work. This is asking you to participate and do a little bit of work of your own so that those two can take off in harmony. There's a little bit more work to do here. Okay, let's see. Jet Set Fork was a card for Carter Mosier Group. What shall we put into motion as soon as Mercury goes direct? I might have to go back and read these chats. Yeah, but is it really easy to let go if you find forgiveness challenging? Maybe those are just semantics. Okay, Carter Mosier Group. I'm going with Fairy Tarot on Carter Mosier Group on what direction you take once Mercury goes direct. We have messages for Carter Mosier Group. We're going to have past, present, and future. Going past, direction for Carter Mosier Group. What direction they should take their business. Ooh, juicy. Okay, so I pulled past, present, future for Carter Mosier Group. So in the past, we have Queen of Winter, which is Queen of Swords. Strong, patient, self-sufficient, funny. Let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals. We don't, but let's think about what that can mean in other terms. So in the past, we were working a lot with our very capable head and our very capable thoughts, our education, our intellect. We were relying upon that to get things going, right? In the present, we have the Ace of Spring. So spring is our power. Spring is our movement. It can be physical movement, but it very much is our out there in the world movement. It's our spiritual realm. Ace is the magician. Anything is possible. You have the magic. You have all of the tools. So this is the present. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, amazing career opportunities. This is the present. So, yes, Mercury is retrograde. The thing with Mercury retrograde is if you've been working on something and prior to Mercury stationing retrograde and you were working on it, life goes on and you keep working through it. The caution with Mercury retrograde is it's generally not a good time to start something new. So you've been working hard, setting your mind to things, being very creative, very coming at it from the head, air signs, Gemini, coming from it there. And now Ace of Spring is saying, okay, but now we want you to bring in your passion. We want you to bring in that real good juicy stuff that happens down here, and let's get that moving. Then we come to the future. We have two cards in the future. 2 cards in the future. The Chariot and King of Summer, Wands. So, I just get so excited. So the Chariot, let's talk about that. That is big movement. That's big energy. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. Celebrating your accomplishments. Being in the spotlight. King of Summer, honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted, a romantic partner you can trust. Again, we only have 78 cards in tarot, so what does romantic mean? Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. So we have moving out of the head, tapping into all of our passions and creativity, and really starting, almost starting over, but not really, but really coming at it from a new place. And as a result of that, we are going to have movement. There is a little bit of work, but this King of Wands is, he's got it all. He's got it all figured out. He is, he's on it. So we have the Ace to, it's the King of Cups, my apology. I was saying King of Wands, my apology, King of Cups. So we're going to bring, and Cups is water sign. So by the way, we have Gemini and we have Scorpio. We got Gemini in the past, we have Scorpio in the future, and Pisces. So yes, movement, success, putting it all together, no more crying over spilt milk stuff, really in a very secure place here, understands it, can tap into emotion, can tap into intuition very, very comfortably. So long reading for Carter Mosier Group, but I felt like that's where it needed to go. Okay. All right. So I had Johanna. Johanna, I have to, I think I have to scroll back up for your message. You are welcome. Johanna, I would love a card in regards to my next year, mainly in regards to relationships and my health. Okay, so those are 2 different things. And I'm going with Work Your Light. So welcome to all who've joined. I see some people popping in and out. So we've got a card here for Johanna for her relationships. Love. Card for Johanna. Okay. Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. So this is a beautiful card. In fact, we saw this a few weeks ago. We are still under the full moon. We're still in the Taurus full moon until sometime later tonight. So I would suggest, if you're talking about relationships in particular, I would suggest cutting cords to something that that you are trying to move away from. So whether it's a repetitive behavior, if you find yourself seeming to fall into the same relationships over and over, there's something there that needs to be healed and needs to be let go of. So I would say use these hours for today and cut those cords, right? Remember, when we cut cords, we're not like erasing our memory. We can still have memories. We still have all the learning. We still have all the growth that came from that. But what we're severing is that energetic attachment that keeps holding us back, and we keep repeating and repeating because we cannot move past that. That's why we want to cut cords. So I would say work on that for the remainder of today and use this full moon energy to really get rid of it. If you're not sure how to do that, you can work with Archangel Michael, Sword of Light, and sever that cord. You can find all kinds of things on YouTube on how you sever cords. It's an energetic ritual that you would do, and you set your intention. In terms of your health, you're talking about relationships and health. soul retrieval, and call back your power. So my guess is that somehow in these relationships, you gave up a lot of you. You maybe you were putting more in the relationships than you were hoping to get. Maybe, you know, it was a little bit unbalanced. And in doing that, you gave away a lot of your power. And so when we do that, we also suck some of our health, right? And soul retrieval. So I think, yes, work with the moon tonight. Call back your power. Tap in with your ancestors, whoever those might be for you. Tap into that. Talk to your guardian angels and call that team, that energetic, angelic team. Call that all in and pull back your stuff, cut the cord, take the piece that belongs to you and leave the rest behind. Okay, let's see. We have a team member that is stuck on lost business, trying to help them focus on what's ahead instead. You are welcome, Johanna. Is that a question, Jet Set Fork? Am I looking for a question? I guess I'd want a little clarification on that. So if you were just joining, we are pulling cards for general information or for questions for everyone. Feel free to put your question in the chat. I will go over the reading for this week, the cards. And also, do me a favor if you would, if you like this video, if you would click thumbs up, if you would put a comment, if you share my videos. We are on social media, and as you all probably know, all the algorithms like when people like. So anything you can do would be great. I appreciate that. Okay, was just for context when you were pulling our cards. Okay. Yeah, so the lost business piece would probably be that Queen of Swords in the past, you know, focusing too much, focusing on the past. The card for Monday, Tuesday is staying focused right here. So you're saying stay focused on what's ahead. So that is our message for Monday, Tuesday, because when we can stay what's ahead, we have the new horizons. That is what's coming for us, right? If we're looking backward, we can't see any of that. We're blind to what's coming. And if we can keep looking forward, then we have the savor your life, you know, your passion and pleasure, the celebration, everything coming together. So that works actually quite well with those cards for you. Okay, laser focus. Yeah. Can I have a general reading card for turning 31? Oh, 31. Let's see. Turning 31. I think I need a different deck. I need Sacred Destiny for that one. All right. So, I have several decks on the table, but that is 31 seems to need Sacred Destiny. All right. Okay. Okay. Kathy, you and me both. This December, I'm sort of going, are you kidding me? That's funny. Okay, let's get a card for Johanna. Is there a Dirty 30 deck? I'm sure there is. Jet Set Fork. I'm sure there is. Okay, let's get a card for Johanna in her 31st birthday. Let's talk about that. A card for Johanna, her 31st birthday. A card for Johanna for her 31st birthday. Johanna, when is your birthday? Hi, Carolyn. Oh, no, never too late. Join the party. Johanna, when's your birthday? 6th November. Oh, so coming right up. You're a little Scorpio. Okay. Delight. Delight, which goes perfectly with passion and pleasure and savor your life. So as you're turning 31, Johanna, just delight in it. Again, we talked about we're in a really weird, everything around is so strange, right? We can't focus on all of that all of the time. It's overwhelming, it's draining, it's exhausting, and it sucks our energy. So delight, find the things that you love, find the things that make you smile, and just delight in all the simple things. There's so many simple things that we have in our life every day all around us, and so focus on those little things, even though maybe we take them for granted because they're there every day. Find the delight. You know, this is a little I don't want to quote that it's a sparrow, but it's sort of a sparrow, maybe finch type, which is a more common bird. At my bird bath, you would realize there's none of those are common. So even the common within the flowers, there's delight in there. So find that. Yeah, happy birthday coming up. Nice. Okay, did anyone else have a, and Johanna, if you want to do a birthday reading, so for anyone who's on here who's not subscribed to my newsletter, FYI, down below in the video, there is a link to my newsletter, Drops of Goodness. I just sent out the November issue today. So I would forward you the November issue. As a subscriber, you get a discount off your first reading. And there is a birthday reading, 365 days. We don't go through 365 cards, don't worry. We go through 12 cards, one for each of the month for the next year, the next 365. So you could give yourself a birthday present. Okay, did anyone else have a question, or did anyone else wish to have a card for themselves? You're welcome, Kathy. It's always a pleasure to see you on here. Kathy, I was 30 back in the Stone Age. Yeah. Yeah. That was, oh, I don't even want to talk about when 30 was, but it was a good time. I think so. Okay, any other cards? Beautiful messages for this week, everybody. Really nice. Yeah, you're welcome, Alice. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for showing up, for your support. Really nice messages. Carolyn, I know you were late, so I'm just going to tell you, Monday, Tuesday, staying focused, hold the course. Do not allow external things to get you off track. Do not allow them to distract you, and do not allow them to knock you off your game. Wednesday, Thursday, faraway places, get ready for new horizons. We know everything's changing. We know this. So do your work and be prepared for that, okay? And then the end of the week, passion and pleasure, savor your life. So we stayed focused. We're open to everything, all the possibilities. I'm looking, I can see what's happening here. Nothing I can do about that. I can only look at this. And then, oh my gosh, I feel it. I feel my passion. I feel the pleasure, and I love my life. Celebrate yourself this weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Celebrate all weekend. Okay. You are welcome. You are welcome. Thank you for joining Jet Set Fork. Good to have you here. Yes, it is a high vibe tribe. I agree. Thank you, Phoenix Life, for coming. Carolyn, did you need a card? Thank you. Needed to hear that. Did you need a card for yourself today, Carolyn, before we call it a wrap? Yes. All right, let's see what we've got here for Carolyn. Carolyn, I'm going to, thank you, Alice. Carolyn, I'm going to pull a card here for you from my tarot deck here, Rider-Waite Tarot deck. I'm going to have a card for Carolyn for general guidance. Card for Carolyn for general guidance. And that is this one. Oh, cool. I feel another two. Okay. Okay, we have the Page of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Okay. Seven of Swords. We call this the Thief card. And this can oftentimes be about what we have going on and what stories are we trying to run away with? Are we pulling the wool over our own eyes? Are we trying to pull the wool over someone else's eyes? Being very mindful of your thoughts and words. This also can show up when someone is sort of absconding with our ideas, taking credit for something we did. But then we have the Page of Wands. And so the Wands is our personal power, it's the spiritual realm. This is our movement. And the page is where we go when we want to learn something. So what I'm getting from these two is that you may be on this journey of figuring some stuff out, figuring out what's going on for you. And this is not head stuff. This is more like what's driving your passions, what's driving you. And you're in this place of identifying that, of asking questions, of maybe seeking out some counsel about that, really tuning into that. And so be careful as you do this, because this is really very positive, very optimistic. It has a lot of room here for transformation. And so be careful not to get caught up in old thinking, old patterns, and let that interrupt the work that you're doing here. If you see, there are two swords left right here. And the two in tarot is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is our all of the things that we already know. We came to this lifetime knowing. We just have to, sort of reveal it and unravel it. So this is leaving that piece out, and it's running with the head. So that's your caution. As you're on this learning, this journey, this exploration, this transformation, stepping into transformation, don't be caught off. Don't let your head get in the way, and by all means, do not allow someone else's input to throw you off. That's what I have for you. Okay, I think that is a wrap for today. So I want to say thank you to everyone who joined. Again, if you're not subscribed to my newsletter, please subscribe. The link is below, and I will send you the November issue, which just came out today. It does have the zodiac wheel for the month of November for all signs. If you watch any of my videos anywhere on social media, if you would please like, share, comment, anything like that, it just helps bring more people in and helps my channel get greater visibility. So I appreciate that. If you all want to book a reading, set up any time, let me know. My email is down below also. Some of you already know how to get a hold of me, and we'll see you the next time. This was great. I may do YouTube next week as well. We'll see. So thanks, everybody. Blessings for a most faraway places November. Right? So, oh, Rising Vibes, hello. Did you just join? As a Gemini, I do overthink. Yes, yes. And, you know, swords is air. So that is Gemini. That is you there, Carolyn. Rising Vibes, I'll tell you the messages for this week. Of course, you can always go back and watch the video, but I will tell you, and for those of you who've been on, you're going to hear it the third time. Staying focused, hold the course Monday, Tuesday. Keep on your game. Do not be unseated by external influences. Wednesday, Thursday, faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. By staying focused, you can see he's looking right out here. He's got his glass, he's looking forward, right? By looking forward, you can be ready for the new horizons. You can be ready for what's coming. And then that stuff, that movement, that the things that you thought would never come, but they are because you've kept staying focused, then you can celebrate those beautifully, combining your passion and pleasure and really savoring your life and all that's there for you. That's a quick summary. All right, we had some great questions. We had some beautiful cards on the table here today. I thank everybody for coming. Again, if you'd subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And subscribe to the newsletter. I'll send you November. And I will see you next time. I've been posting my energetic boosts, so you can check those out. And we'll see you next Sunday, and we'll see which platform we use. Your feedback on platform preference, I appreciate that. Okay, take good care, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Sending you all big love, lots of peace, and may we all celebrate next weekend. Ciao.